You'll love chorizo and potato breakfast tacos at Rosa's Cafe.
Live from Midland, Odessa, and Big Spring, this is ABC Big 2 News at 10.
Now at 10, many students return to school on Monday. We'll tell you how you can save $1 on supplies ahead of time.
Plus, big box shoppers are getting some good news out of Midland when you'll see a Costco open its doors.
And in sports, Midland native Bryce Hoppel is headed to the Olympic final for the first time in his career, and the city of Midland is celebrating him in a big way. Stick around for that story and more in sports.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Madeleine Dunn.
And I'm Chris Talley. Before we get to tonight's top stories, let's take a look at the forecast.
And now your forecast first on ABC Big 2 News.
All right, let's get you started with the first forecast. We have had a high-pressure dominated forecast for the last several days, and it's still present. You can see with the clouds to the north, that's really where most of the clouds and rain has been, and it's going to stay there. But high pressure is really putting its dominating factor in place across the basin, and it's keeping our weather from really changing very much. We're still looking for cooler temperatures than what we had yesterday. We're not looking for 105 tomorrow. 75 will start us off in the morning. We'll see some clear skies early on. 88 by lunchtime, and then temperatures in the mid to upper 90s for daytime highs tomorrow. We still may have a slight chance for a thunderstorm in place maybe early Saturday and then later on in the evening, but it's only about 20%, so it's going to be hit and miss. Full forecast coming up.
Well, a 56-year-old man is behind bars tonight, charged with aggravated robbery. MPD says he walked into a laundromat, showed a gun, and demanded money. Police have charged Ivory Lugene Merritt with aggravated robbery. Police say Merritt walked into the Wash 'em Up laundromat on East Florida Avenue, showed a gun to the 20-year-old woman attending the business, and demanded she open the register. According to MPD, Merritt took the money and ran to a nearby motel, where officers later caught up with him. He's now behind bars at the Midland County Detention Center. And you may have seen inmates out at the Ector County Coliseum this week. The city of Odessa shared these photos and information about the inmate work program, saying the program not only helps clean up in Ector County, but also in the city of Odessa. And the Midland Crime Stoppers is giving us a little insight into the impact of the organization. Midland Crime Stoppers says from January to July of this year, the organization contributed to 138 suspects arrested and 143 cases cleared. MCS says to date it's gotten more than 500 tips and paid out more than $5,000 in reward money. Midland Crime Stoppers says each tip received is helping to make Midland a safer place for everyone. If you know anything about a current case, give Crime Stoppers a call or submit a tip on the app. You will always remain anonymous.
All right, the school year is ahead. It's already here for some students and right around the corner for all of West Texas students. That means drivers, it's time to look out for the start of school zones.
I would ask that the people driving be aware that school zones are activated again, to be mindful and watch for the flashing yellow lights and the school zone signs, and be sure to drive the appropriate speed, not be on their cell phones texting or talking unless it's a hand-free device.
The district says while there is not the state-required one, Midland police officers at every campus, Tall City schools are still safe to begin their school year.
1 year ago, when first day of school came, we had 10 officers to go out and work the schools. This year we have 32 sworn police officers and 3 school safety officers, so 35 armed personnel on every campus.
And right now there are only 5 campuses that do not have full-time officers, but those campuses have officers that make their rounds multiple times a day. And remember that in many school zones across Texas, fines have doubled.
New tonight, Ector County ISD just sent out a release stating that Dr. Scott Murray has plans to announce his retirement Tuesday night. Murray released a statement saying, in part, quote, "Serving the children, staff, and community of Ector County ISD is one of the greatest experiences of my life. Nothing compares to the joy and excitement that the process of learning creates, and it is absolutely magical." He continued to say, "As I complete 36 years of service in public education, I have taken time to carefully reflect upon my journey, and I have decided that it is time to close this chapter and begin anew. I will be meeting with the Board of Trustees next week to discuss my retirement as superintendent of Ector County ISD. Murray says he will reveal more about his next steps at Tuesday night's board meeting. And tax-free weekend is here, and the sales tax holiday is giving many parents a chance to save on back-to-school items. Texas law exempts most clothing, footwear, school supplies, and backpacks individually priced under $100 from sales tax this weekend. Shoppers can expect to save about $8 for every $100 spent. Now, we went to the mall in Odessa today to see how West Texans are taking advantage of the sales tax holiday.
It's going to be busy. We're going to make a lot of sales, and I'm excited.
Oh, we're getting ready before school. We have over here the hair straighteners. We're doing special.
I'm shopping for shoes, school supplies, and just food.
We're out here today because we're shopping for school supplies, school clothes, and school shoes, and praying for a good blessed year this year.
Tax-free shopping began at 12:01 this morning and ends at midnight on Sunday.
And as we mentioned here on Big 2, the first day for many students is right around the corner. For Midland ISD, the first day of school for all students is August 13th. At Ector County ISD, the first day is split in two. Pre-K through 6th grade and 9th grade will all start on Monday, August 12th. 7th, 8th, 10th through 12th graders will start on Tuesday, August 13th. And for Big Spring ISD students, you have a little bit more summer time left. Classes start on Tuesday, August 20th. Andrews ISD will begin classes next Thursday, August 15th. And Pecos, Barstow, and Toya ISD students will start classes on Wednesday, August 14th. And also be sure to stay with us right here on ABC Big 2 News.
Also tune in every single Tuesday for a brand new education report highlighting efforts in education across the basin. We continue our coverage out of Midland, where city officials announced today that Costco will soon be coming to the Tall City. The city of Midland says the 174,000 square foot facility will be built in West Midland. We're told this will be a $50 million capital improvement and bring in 100 jobs. We're told that the Costco is the #1 requested store in Midland, and city leadership has been working to get the retailer here for some time. The store will be built in the 191 corridor, which we're told is prime for high-quality retail development. We asked Midlanders what they think about the possibility.
I've been to Costco in Houston when I lived in Houston. Costco, lots of people go from here to Lubbock just to go to Costco. So I think it's good to have a place like that that's convenient and another option for shopping.
I'm very excited. I feel like they have more variety than Sam's, like a foreign variety. So
I'm very dedicated to a Costco membership. I've never been able to actually have one because I've never resided in a city where it's been available.
That's a long time, but I can wait.
The project is expected to be completed by 2025.
I'm ready, Madeleine. All right, you can read more about it right now on yourbasin.com.
All right, coming up in weather, we're going to talk about temperatures being a little bit cooler today than yesterday's 105, which tied a record set back in 2011. We're not going to see that on Saturday. We're actually going to have highs just in the upper 90s. We've got a great forecast for you, and we'll have it next.
And coming up, both candidates for president now say a debate will happen. We bring you the latest from both parties next.
Plus, there's not a lot of time left to get ready for the November elections. We have all the important information you need to keep in mind up next. And as we head to break, if you see news happening, share your pictures and videos with us on social media.
We are ABC Big 2 News.
Need cash? Get it right now at Speedy Cash. That's right. Speedy Cash offers cold, hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at SpeedyCash.com was all it took to get the cash I needed.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at SpeedyCash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Cash.
Don't miss big savings during Ashley's Labor Day sale. For a limited time, buy more, save more with up to 30% off your entire purchase. Or get low monthly payments with no interest financing for 72 months. Spend less and get more. Only at Ashley.
When it comes to power, style, and innovation, nothing beats the performance of a 2024 Ford F-150. Improved features such as the head-up display and increased horsepower and torque makes the F-150 better than ever. The F-150 is best in class. Come shop our great selection.
During the Ford Summer Sales Event, get at least $10,000 off MSRP on all 2023 F-150 models.
Stop by or shop online and see why Rogers Ford is always the right choice.
When Laura vowed to love me, she wasn't thinking about cancer. I'm just grateful my team of experts at Texas Oncology is close by, so I can still start my mornings right here. I'll see you all tonight.
Don't settle for ill-fitting suits. Step into sophistication with the Affluent Man collection. Our custom suits are meticulously crafted to your measurements, ensuring a flawless fit that exudes confidence and style. Unlike rentals, our suits are yours to keep, a timeless investment in your wardrobe. Elevate your suit with a custom suit from the Affluent Man collection, by appointment only, inside of Absolute Bridal.
The distinction is in the details.
Are you ready for ultra-reliable, ultra-fast, award-winning internet and better mobile? Experience astounding service and savings tailored to your needs. All from Astound. More value, superior customer service. Get internet for just $20 a month and add unlimited mobile on one of the nation's largest, most reliable 5G networks, free for 12 months. Be astounded and switch today.
Feels good to be home. Ashley's Labor Day mattress sale is going on now. For a limited time, get a free adjustable base with any mattress purchase. Or get 0% interest for 72 months on top bedding brands. For better sleep and savings, shop Ashley today.
Skycams, sponsored by the Springboard Center. And now, your local weather authority forecast.
All right, welcome back. I tell you what, we've had a pretty good forecast compared to what we've had the last several days with temperatures climbing above 100 degrees. It's just been real hot. Not going to see that for at least 2 days. We'll do that today and, of course, tomorrow, maybe even Sunday. Sunday will creep up a little bit, but temperatures won't be as hot as what we've seen the last several days. High pressure weakens just a little bit, and that will allow at least a slight chance for a thunderstorm in place for Saturday. So there's some good news there. Again, high pressure ridge is still dominating our forecast. It is continuing to hold steady over Texas and keeping most of rain chances out. We've seen storms just sort of float across the northern panhandle, but that's really about it right now. But we're anticipating maybe seeing a little bit of that energy moving into the basin. As of right now, we just don't see much in the way of cloud cover here in our neighborhood. We are seeing temperatures, though, cool down a little bit. We're in the 80s right now, and we're looking for tomorrow's daytime highs to only be in the 90s. So upper 90s, we may see 100 degrees around Pecos and down in Presidio, but that's cooler for them too. They were well above 100 degrees the last several days. Wind direction, look at the winds early on out of the southeast, but right now we're seeing the winds mainly out of the southeast and east still, but not as strong. We did have some gusty conditions though. The winds did pick up a little bit today. We've seen 25 and 26, 27, 30, 28, 22. So we did see some gusty breezes across the basin. Always good when you have to work outside. You need that little cool air to cool you down, especially when you're sweating. You need that little break. All right, as far as the hour-by-hour forecast, here's what's happening for Saturday. We're looking for clouds to move in, and we're also looking for rain to get close by. We need that cold front to drop a little bit southward and bring that rain to the basin. Again, it's going to be kind of a hit and miss pattern. This computer model doesn't really say we're going to get it, but I'm going to keep it in the forecast anyway. And then 5 p.m. Saturday, everything kind of clears out. Sunday, same story. Lots of sunshine and not much in the way of rain chances. All right, here's your 7-day forecast. Look at that temperature Temperatures in the upper 90s on Saturday. I'm going to throw that rain chance in there, about a 20% chance. And then look at the 90s. Upper 90s to near 100 every day, all the way into Friday of next week. We're going to see temperatures just continue to stay hot. But not as hot as what we could be. We had a much hotter year last year this time of the year. So the good news is that it's not going to be as hot, but temperatures still will get up to near 100 degrees. That's your forecast.
We are your election headquarters, and some good news for America's voters. Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris have both agreed to a primetime debate on ABC on September 10th.
This comes after weeks of speculation whether another presidential debate will occur this year at all. ABC's Rachael Bade with more.
Just 6 days ago, former President Donald Trump reneged on a prior commitment to an ABC News presidential debate. But after seeing the attention Kamala Harris has garnered on the campaign trail this week, Trump now having a change of heart. GOP insiders telling me the former president is eager to steal the spotlight away from his Democratic opponent.
I think it's very important to have debates.
Both candidates now set to face off on ABC News on September 10th. The news coming as Harris has drawn massive crowds during a blitz through key swing states. She's seen fundraising spike, even erased the lead Trump held over Joe Biden all year. Trump's advisors panning Democrats' momentum as a temporary honeymoon. But behind the scenes, some Republicans privately chafing about Trump's inability to stay on message. They're urging Trump to hit Harris on policy, things like immigration and the economy. Instead, Trump using an hour-long news conference yesterday to spout falsehoods, make personal jabs, and bristle over Harris's momentum.
They talk about, oh, the enthusiasm. Let me tell you, we have the enthusiasm. The Republican Party and me as a candidate.
Asked about his attacks, Harris didn't take the bait.
He was too busy talking to voters. I didn't hear him.
After several days off the trail, Trump campaigning today in Montana, a state he won by more than 15 points in 2020. Harris, meanwhile, laser focused on winning the swing states, heading today to the critical battleground state of Arizona. Her team mocking Trump for his recent lack of campaign stops, saying in a statement today, he's too lazy to leave his country club. President Joe Biden will join Harris for a public event in Maryland next week, while Trump's new running mate, J.D. Vance, will be hitting the Sunday show circuit. He's going to be training his fire on Democrats. Rachael Bade, ABC News, Washington.
And be sure to tune into that debate right here on ABC Big 2 News, September 10th.
In the meantime, there are some important dates for voters to keep in mind. The last day to register to vote is October 7th, and early voting will take place from October 21st to November 1st. And finally, Election Day is on Tuesday, November 5th.
You can read more about the races we're seeing across Texas and right here at home over on yourbasin.com.
Coming up next in sports, Midland native Bryce Hoppel made history today, qualifying for his first Olympic final. We've got the details on how the city of Midland is celebrating its own.
Watch Good Morning Basin from 5 to 7 on ABC Big 2.
I'm Charlie Clark. My nana, Aurora Aguirre, is from Montemorelos, Mexico. When my parents traveled, I would get to go to her house. So I got to go to a lot of traditional Mexican events. Like going to the park. My nana took me to the park with all her family and friends, and they turned the music on, and they cooked out. That's exactly the environment I want to have. To where when people get there, you got the music, it's fun. That's the difference with our brand and everyone else.
Charlie Clark Chevrolet Buick GMC.
What if you were one choice away from changing your life? Or one step closer to a world of new possibilities? At Midland College, we believe in your opportunity to chase your ambitions. That's why we offer the lowest tuition in the region and award up to $1 million in scholarships each year. Start the life you've dreamed of and let Midland College help you take the first step.
In a race like no other, at a convention like no other, trust a network like no other. News Nation brings you the Democratic National Convention, live in Chicago, Monday, August 19. Every story, every angle, for every American, with balanced coverage from trusted journalists and all perspectives you won't get anywhere else. The Democratic National Convention, live coverage begins Monday, August 19, only on News Nation, news for all America.
In Texas, family is everything. That includes the Ford family of SUVs. And right now, we've got the best deals on an SUV at your Texas Ford dealer. So you can take on game day or go on date night with confidence and a whole lot of style. Hurry in to get a great deal on a new Ford SUV, only at your Texas Ford dealer. Get $3,250 total cash on a Bronco Sport, plus a 3-year, 36,000-mile premium maintenance plan. Ford, official vehicle of the Dallas Cowboys.
At Odessa College, every journey begins with a dream as unique as you. Whether starting at a young age or maybe reshaping your career, it's time to unlock your potential. From cutting-edge medical fields to continuing education, we design 2 years as well as 4-year programs to fit your passion. Our faculty thrive on being mentors, empowering the next generation of creative thinkers, pioneers, and leaders. Because at Odessa College, you're not just a number, you're family. Register now for the upcoming semester for an experience as unique as you.
And now, your ABC Big 2 Sports.
Welcome back. A historic day in the Basin as Midland native Bryce Hoppel advanced to the men's 800-meter Olympic final for the first time in his career. Hoppel looked steady this morning, coasting in for a second-place finish in his heat, which was all he needed to earn a lane in the final. He ran a 1:43.41, which is less than a second slower than his personal best, and that's a good sign. His 2 races at the Olympics are reminiscent of what he did at the trials, improving by a second or 2 with each race. Hoppel enters with the 5th fastest personal best, but he said after the race he thinks he has it in him to go for a record. Well, the 800-meter final starts tomorrow at 12:05, and the city of Midland is putting on a special watch party to cheer on the hometown kid. The party will be at Momentum Bank Ballpark from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. They'll be giving out free hot dogs, chips, and water from the Rock Hounds concession, as well as free Kona Ice snow cones. When we talked to Hoppel a couple weeks ago, he said the hometown support just means the world to him.
I always feel so much love from West Texas, and again, I think just without all those people backing me and being from such a great community here in Midland, it wouldn't be possible. I'm lucky that I grew up where I did, and I definitely do my best to be an extension of those people.
Basin Gridiron Training Camp brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
Well, as we begin our Basin Gridiron Training Camp coverage, we head out to the District 3 3A Division II runner-up, the Alpine Fightin' Bucks. Alpine is coming off a 6-6 second-round playoff season under first-year head coach Andy Smith. The Alpine Fightin' Bucks are in great position to capitalize on their late-season momentum from last year. They return 18 players, 15 of those being starters. Even though it's only his second season, Andy Smith is one of the longest-sitting coaches in the district now, with their 2 rivals, Crane and Compass, having all new staffs. With another year in the system under their belt, Alpine looks to take hold over the district that's been dominated by Crane the past several years.
Fell just quite short in district. That's one of our goals, is to compete for a district title. We got 18 returners, and so heavy senior class. We're really excited to coach this group of young men. You know, there's so many things that you can learn from the aspects of being in athletics, and those are the things that we try to preach to our kids. And so just a foundational base, learning new offense, defense, and special teams. So being able to carry that now into year 2, we're going to be a lot more advanced and a lot more ahead of where we would have been a year ago.
Better. Way better. I feel like we're going to do great. Any team we go against, I feel like it's going to be trouble for them, and they better know what's coming for them. We have a lot of returners coming back this year, a lot of guys hungry, looking to do way better than we did last season.
Dave Campbell's picked Alpine to finish second in District 3 3A Division II. Smith, who you just heard from, was named the preseason district offensive MVP, and the Fightin' Bucks opened the season on the road at Wellington on August 30th. I know it's easy to look ahead to football and be excited about it right now, but I just have Olympic fever.
I do too. That's the only thing I'll wake up that early to watch.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. I got up at 4:30 this morning in bed, but I got up to watch it, and I was happy to see him qualify, and I know what my plans are tomorrow.
We're waiting for Bryce, and we are just excited for him tomorrow.
So excited.
Thank you, Kayler.
Thanks.
Coming up, we're getting some barbecue after this in tonight's Basin Bite segment. Stay tuned.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the extended anniversary sale at Furniture Row. Best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 60 months, no interest financing. The extended anniversary sale on now at Furniture Row.
If you get injured in a car wreck, we'll work hard to get you every dollar you deserve.
Loncar, Lyon, Jenkins, the Strong Arm Team.
We live where you live, we work where you work, and we fight to protect your rights.
Call the Strong Arm Team now. 800-285-HURT.
Whoa, is this your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event taking a test drive, and Laura says,
"We've got somewhere to be."
And off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims or 6 vehicles with starting MSRP under $30,000.
With Reliance Flex Your Credit's electricity plan, get ready to enjoy summer in a big way. Your 2 highest use days are free every week. And you get $200 in bonus bill credits. Reliant, official energy provider of the Dallas Cowboys.
Welcome to Midland Medical Lodge, where compassionate care meets excellence. Our mission is to provide high-quality, personalized care for those unable to perform daily tasks without assistance. You'll receive the latest inpatient-centered care, whether it's long-term care or short-term rehabilitation. Our compassionate and experienced staff will ensure your loved one receives our hometown hospitality. When it comes to excellent rehabilitation and skilled nursing, all roads lead to Midland Medical Lodge. Call today for more information or to schedule a tour.
I have some exciting news. I don't know, maybe we should have a drum roll for this.
All summer long, your favorite stars are guest hosting Kimmel.
Absolutely insane idea.
Tune in to see who's behind the desk.
What could possibly go wrong?
Jimmy Kimmel Live, weeknights on ABC.
KMID is the Basin's first television station. From 1953 until now and beyond. We're always first, always accurate, and always proud to call the Basin home. Watch ABC Big 2 News.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the extended anniversary sale at Furniture Row. Best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 60 months, no interest financing. The extended anniversary sale on now at Furniture Row.
Well, it's time for another segment of our weekly Basin Bites, and this time our Jesse Zaragoza visited an Odessa favorite, Ed and Tom's.
Serving up a one-of-a-kind barbecue, they've been around for 8 years, and they're still going strong.
So just tell me, how did Ed and Tom's all come about?
Ed and Tom's came about, my second wife, I met her, and her name is Tometra, Tometra, so that's how the Tom comes in. And that's how we came up with the name. The name was designed, people come in and look for 2 guys, because they see Tom, but they never see another guy. Unfortunately, my wife steps in, and I say, well, that's Tom. So that was the catch to the name, and it's still going today, man. People still looking for Ed and Tom.
Ed and Tom's has been a community favorite as the mom and pop shop is running on its 8th year anniversary. Customers come in to enjoy the delicious and flavorful barbecue that comes with their orders. But it's the hospitality and personality that Ed has that keeps customers coming for more.
We have a great time in here, man. And I think it's because I'm small, and I get to communicate with the customers, and that's why a lot of them come back. They say, we don't see those managers and stuff over at them other places. You right here talking to us, man. You come out here, every day I come out here and say hi to every customer. Even though I got to go back in the back and do something, I come out and speak to every customer, make sure everything is okay.
Doing barbecue was not a route that Ed saw for himself originally, but it was sparked when he saw his first smoker during a shift he was on at a previous job. From there, the rest of it is history.
You know, I left a job where I was making $100,000. The first 6 months, man, I was ready to quit. Because you don't get a check every week. You know, I was used to getting a check every week in the oil field. You don't get that here. Man, in 6 months, I was like, man, I can't do this. I can't do this because it cut everything out. You know, but what? It's a good thing I own everything. You know, I went into this owning this. I don't owe nobody, and I still don't owe nobody. And every year it's getting better. So it's good. It's good just running your own business. You don't get rich, but you make your decisions. Nobody can make you make your own decisions. If you don't like it, you don't go with it.
Now to dig in on some Q. First things first, we go with the brisket, which Ed says is his money meat. And for good reason too, because I was at a loss of words on my first bite. Next up was a sausage, and you can feel the snap of the link when you bite into it. I recommend this right here to anyone that visits. Then we go to the rib, and just look at the meat hanging off the bone. That's how I like my barbecue to look, and the taste of it was out of this world.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, just finished with Ed and Tom's. Shout out to Ed. The food, Ed, was amazing. I loved it. Everyone who lives in the area, come visit the spot. One of a kind. You're not gonna find anything like it. Good ribs, good sausage, potato salad, cornbread. You got the Kool-Aid. Like, come on, that's the icing on the cake. So make your way over here, Ed and Tom's. You're not gonna regret it. Peace.
You can find Ed and Tom's at 317 East Murphy Street in Odessa.
They're open from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Friday and 3 p.m. on Saturdays. And I can go for a cold Kool-Aid right now. And don't go anywhere. We've got one last look at your forecast after the break. You're watching ABC Big 2 News.
Meet our Texas Farm Bureau agent in our Martin County office. Chad McClellan will help you with your auto, home, and life insurance. Call him today at 432-250-8876.
This summer, feel the thrill of savings at West Texas Nissan's Thrill of the Summer sales event. For a limited time only, get behind the wheel of the powerful Nissan Titan with 0% APR for 60 months plus $1,500 loyalty cash. Or drive off in the versatile Nissan Rogue at 0% APR for 36 months. Visit us at 4307 John Ben Shepherd or explore our offers online at westtexasnissan.com. West Texas Nissan, a proud member of the Auto Inc. family of dealerships.
Need to refresh your room in your home?
Yep, this one.
Well, right now, you can get a look you love and save big during the extended anniversary sale at Furniture Row. Best of all, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. You'll also find huge savings on living, dining, bedroom, and mattresses. Or get 60 months no interest financing.
Honey, we're going to Furniture Row!
The extended anniversary sale on now at Furniture Row.
TXU Energy is changing the energy game with Live Your Free, the first and only plan of its kind that automatically adapts each month to give you free energy when you use it most.
Having a plan that's made just for me changed everything.
Live Your Free adapts to your changing energy needs.
So I always get my biggest savings guaranteed.
Either every day,
every night,
or every weekend.
Which I can easily see in the TXU Energy app.
Those are savings you never have to choose.
Choosing's not really my thing.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
Honey, what was your favorite part of the weekend?
Wow. When can we come back?
Meet our Texas Farm Bureau agents in our Midland County office. Brandon Faulkner, Thomas Clay, and Oscar Parada will help you with your auto, home, and life insurance. Call them today at 432-687-1365.
Monday on Good Morning Basin, learn more about a local nonprofit working with children who grew up in fatherless homes.
And tune in at 5 for a look ahead at the exciting events happening with the Arts Council of Midland.
All right, one more look at your forecast for Saturday, Sunday. Not bad. Temperatures in the upper 90s. We do have a 20% chance of rain on Saturday. It's, again, hit and miss opportunity there, but at least we'll have a few clouds, and that will help cool things down a bit. Sunshine continues Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with every day temperatures near 100, maybe even slightly above, and nighttime lows will be in the 70s.
All right, Horace, thank you very much. And before we go, check this out. A famous men's lifestyle and entertainment magazine is coming back in print. That's right. We're talking about the print edition of Playboy magazine. It's being relaunched with an annual edition to be released in February.
Playboy was shut down about 4 years ago after the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated its decline. The magazine had been scaling back since the death of its founder, Hugh Hefner, in 2017. Mark Healy, a veteran publishing executive formerly at GQ and Rolling Stone, will be its editor-in-chief.
Well, I'm sure that Hugh Hefner and his family are pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
I know he's been gone since 2017, but I know they should be happy about the resurgence of what he started decades ago.
Yeah, they'll carry on his legacy with that, for sure. All right, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Be sure to watch us at 5 a.m. for Good Morning Basin.
And we'll see you right back here Monday night.